Hello everyone. In this video, I will be sharing a novel antibiotic approval update. On June 17, 2026, the US FDA approved the first oral carbapenem antibacterial therapy, UTEBZI Tebipenem Pivoxil, for the treatment of complicated urinary tract infections, cUTI, including pyelonephritis, caused by the following susceptible microorganism: E. coli, Klebsiella pneumoniae, Enterobacter cloacae species complex, Klebsiella oxytoca, and Enterococcus faecalis in adult patients who have limited or no alternative oral treatment option. Now, let's dive into this medication in more detail. Tebipenem Pivoxil, brand name UTEBZI. This medication was approved by the US FDA on June 17, 2026, and indicated for the treatment of complicated urinary tract infections, cUTI, including pyelonephritis, caused by the following susceptible microorganism: E. coli, Klebsiella pneumoniae, Enterobacter cloacae species complex, Klebsiella oxytoca, and Enterococcus faecalis in adult patients who have limited or no alternative oral treatment options. Chemically, Tebipenem Pivoxil is a prodrug, belongs to a member of Carbapenem antibacterial drug class. Molecule weight of Tebipenem Pivoxil 497.6 gram per mole. 100 bond acceptor 9. 100 bond acceptor refers to the number of nitrogen and oxygen within the drug molecule. 100 bond donor 1. 100 bond donor refers to the number of OH and NH groups within the drug molecule. Log P negative 0.45, which is a lipophilicity parameter. The higher log P, the more lipophilic a drug molecule. Polar surface area 159 square angstrom. This medication is available as tablets containing 300 mg of active pharmaceutical ingredient Tebipenem Pivoxil. In addition, this medication is formulated as a hydrobromide salt form. Recommended dosage of UTEBZI: 600 mg to 300 mg tablets taken orally with or without food every 6 hours for 7 to 10 days in adult patients with an estimated glomerular filtration rate (eGFR) between 60 and 150 ml per minute. For patients with impaired renal function, adjust the dose or dosing frequency accordingly. Specifically, for patients with the eGFR between 30 to 60 ml per minute, lower the dose from 600 mg to 300 mg every 6 hours. For patients with the eGFR between 15 to 29 ml per minute, maintain 300 mg dose, but change the dosing frequency from every 6 hours to every 12 hours. Mechanistically, this medication works as an oral prodrug of tebipenem, a carbapenem antibacterial agent with in vitro activity against the certain gram-negative and gram-positive microorganism. Specifically, tebipenem inhibits essential penicillin binding protein, PBP, and blocks cell wall biosynthesis, leading to bacterial cell death. Pharmacokinetically, Tmax, the median time to reach the maximal plasma concentration, is 0.6 to 1.5 hours. The apparent volume of distribution is 66.4 liters. Protein binding, about 42%. Metabolism. Tebipenem Pivoxil is a prodrug, first hydrolyzed in vivo to the pharmacologically active molecule, tebipenem, by intestinal esterase, and further hydrolyzed to inactive beta-lactam ring-opened metabolites. The terminal half-life is pretty short, about 1.6 hours. Therefore, it's taken orally every 6-hour dosing. Excretion, mainly in the urine, 62% as a parent drug molecule and 22% as inactive metabolites. So therefore, as you can see, for patients with impaired renal function, you have to do the dosing adjustment accordingly. Drug-drug interactions, organic A9 transporter 1, OAT1, and 3, OAT3 inhibitors. Avoid concomitant use with UTEBZI because tebipenem is a OAT1 and OAT3 subject. Therefore, OAT1 and OAT3 inhibitors increase the drug exposure for tebipenem. If concomitant use with UTEBZI is unavoidable, monitor more frequently for UTEBZI adverse reactions, for example, diarrhea and headache. Contraindications in patients with hypersensitivity to UTEBZI or other beta-lactam antibacterials, in patients with primary or secondary carnitine deficiency or inborn errors of metabolism that may result in clinically significant carnitine deficiency. The most common adverse reactions greater than or equal to 1% associated with UTEBZI include diarrhea, headache, nausea, abdominal pain, hepatic enzyme increased, for example, increased alanine transaminase ALT and aspartate transaminase AST, and C. difficile infection CDI. Here are the key sources which I have used to prepare for today's video. The US FDA New Drug Approval Updates for 2026 is a very valuable resource. In addition, most of the medication information which I shared today is based on UTEBZI prescribing information. This document is available at the US FDA drug website, along with the drug manufacturer website. Finally, I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, subscribe for future medication video updates. As always, keep learning and elevating. Thank you so much.